right, and we're back. This is the Tap Room Podcast. I'm your host, Mike. This is episode 40. Holy shit. Can't believe it's been, it's gone by that fast. It's pretty crazy to think about. This is a fun one, though. I had Romeo and Juliet. It's for our Stoutsgiving episode. We each had a couple stouts. We actually talked about some of our favorite, Thanksgiving dinners, stuff we're thankful for, all that, or Thanksgiving dinner food, what we're thankful for. And then also we had a little thing called Legends of the Hidden Turkey. I'll let you guys listen to that. I won't give anything away. But man, we had a blast. We had a really good time. I am recording this on a early Saturday afternoon. Got a bunch of stuff to do. I got a Friendsgiving tonight. And then tomorrow, which when this episode will be out, so on Sunday, I'm going to be recording at Lahara Brewing in Norwalk. So that should be fun. I'm looking forward to, having some beers over there with Derek and Jason, the owners and brewers over there. So that should be a blast. But let's see, I do have a stout here. So I'm going to have one beer on the show because I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. Don't be drinking and driving, ladies and gents. All right, so today I have, this one is called Oats on the Water from Chapman Crafted Beer. This one's coming in at 5.9%. It's an oatmeal stout. I'm going to go ahead and crack that sucker open, eh? Oh, yeah. Get that here. A little pour over here. I just realized I'm not pouring it into the mic. Whoops. Oh, well. It'll be fine. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. All right. Ooh, that is silky. Ooh, that's good. And we definitely get coffee notes, right off the bat. Some chocolate notes in there as well. Well, that's really good. And it only being 5.9%, so it's not super heavy either. So definitely, you can knock back a few of these, and it is stout season. So definitely, if you have a chance, or if you can find one and pick one up, definitely do that. Chapman's never disappointed me. I haven't had a ton of their beer, but I have had, quite a few, and every time I've had one, they've been pretty damn solid. I'm going to give this a solid 8. It is really good. I see the drinkability is, through the roof, really good. So definitely pick one up if you get the chance. All right. So I'm going to jump into some headlines real quick. The A's did get approved to move to Vegas. So the Oakland A's are going to be moving out there. Today, SC and UCLA are playing. That is going to should be always fun. I mean, me and Jizzy usually always watch that together, but I don't know if we're going to be able to today, but we'll see. Hopefully SC wins, but we'll see. I mean, both teams are. But one thing I love about the rivalry is that they both wear their home jerseys when they play each other, whether they're in the Rose Bowl or they're in the Coliseum. I just always thought that was really cool. But the holidays are coming. So I had a little poll on I can't think of it, Instagram. So I had a little poll on Instagram about when is the right time to decorate for Christmas. So I said, was it before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving? I was kind of surprised how close it was, but 57% of the vote said after Thanksgiving, and 43% said before. I'm kind of not gonna lie, I did start decorating a little bit just to kind of pull some stuff out, and put a few things up. But that one, I just love Christmas. At one point when I was living in Whittier, I rented out a house, and I had 2 Christmas trees. And at one point I would leave, I put them up my first year there, and I never took them down. So they were up all year round. And what we would do is every year, just right after Thanksgiving, all the guys would come down, we'd hang out, we'd make wings, we'd drink, take shots, drink beers, do all that good stuff. But before they would come over, I would take the ornaments off the tree They'd come over, we'd drink, and then we'd put the ornaments right back up. Those are some good times, though, man. So just, the good old days, but now it's like, can't keep your Christmas tree up all year round, right? But it is what it is. This is going to be a shorter intro. Just wanted to go ahead and record that, but I am going to have some bonus beer reviews because I did get some other stouts since we're having that Stoutsgiving tonight. I'm not Stoutsgiving, Friendsgiving. But we're going to be doing, having a couple bonus beer reviews at the end. Gonna get Jizzy on there, maybe Ern, Nav, we'll see. All right, or maybe even Chris Taylor. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. Well, it's not an interview, but I hope you guys enjoy the time I got to talk with Romeo and Juliet from Chicago. I hope you guys enjoy it, and stay tuned for the outro. All right, guys, we're back in the tap room. I'm your host, Mike, and I have a couple familiar guests back on the show with me again. I have Jeff and Taylor, also known as Romeo and Juliet of Chicago. How you guys doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Hey.
Doing well. Glad to have you guys back.
For sure.
And, I'm glad we get to do a Stoutsgiving. You guys just came from a Friendsgiving. Now we're doing a Stoutsgiving.
Yes, we are all about the giving today.
Oh yeah. What's it called? And you guys also have a new fur baby. So if anybody accidentally hears sounds like a doorbell being rung, don't worry, it's just the dog.
Don't worry, it's a dog in desperate need of attention.
Oh yeah. So before we get into everything, what kind of stouts are you? Kind of stout do you guys have to start off with, or what do you guys have to start off with?
Yeah, I got the Hoppin' Frog Peanut Butter Hazelnut Caramel Chocolate Cake Stout. I am having dessert right now.
Holy cannolis, Batman! That was a long one.
Yeah. And then I'm doing a Chicago-based. I've got Off Color Brewing, and it is the Dino S'mores. This is one I religiously drink. I got all the bangers today for me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is called Tongue Butter. I was like, okay, I don't know what that's all about, but maybe it is for like a dog, but it says it's a peanut butter stout coming in at 8%. This one is from Hop Secret. It's over in Monrovia, so super close to me. That's about, and actually from the liquor store where I got this from, it was about maybe 10 minutes.
Nice. Mine's 9.5. So
okay,
you're the 9 because mine's also 8.
I'm running
right.
Yeah,
mine's only 8 even.
I'm going to an 8 meeting after this.
Oh, that smells delightful. Oh, that was a good crack.
It was. This is also smelling delicious.
Oh yeah, and Taylor, are you actually because I know before when we talked, big sour person, but has the palate evolved a little? Or are you are you into stouts as well?
When I first started drinking beer, like stouts and porters, that was my go-to. I recently started liking sours, like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I like the porters and stouts just dropped off my radar completely, but this winter, I don't know, I'm into it this time around.
Awesome.
Finally.
Nice. All right, so should we what's up? Quite a big head on this one.
Oh yeah, damn.
Oh, it smells delightful though.
Cheers, guys.
Same.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See if I can get through this head here.
Good luck. That's mighty big.
That one's good.
Dude, I just love this can art on mine. Like, the cake looks amazing. I would eat that cake right now. Might as well drink the beer.
Oh, that's so good. Well, how's your guys tasting?
Oh, I love this one. It's like more marshmallowy than anything. But yeah, it's this one it by us is like Off Color is a pretty popular brewery, so they make a lot of stuff like this that's really good. They throw some coffee and stuff. Yeah. It's just.
Dude, I would say this Hoppin' Frog is as advertised. Yeah. I tasted all the layers of this cake, and I'm glad I did not have a lot of dessert at the Friendsgiving. I had 1 slice of apple pie and 2 brownies. That is not a lot for me.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Okay.
What's in that can too?
So you're going to the journey to the center of the earth of that can with all the different flavors.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So I mean, like, I got to know because I know you guys have been busy.
Yes.
You've had a lot going on lately, at least from what I've seen on social media. So tell me about it. Have you guys been? I know you guys were on the Drunk with Bud show.
Yes.
You guys also went to Indiana, as right, and met them there.
Yep. We did. That was really fun. Like we hit it. I mean, we hit it off with like we love drinking with people that we meet on social media. Like,
of course,
I think even if we didn't have like an account, like we'd still like, oh, this person looks like they're having fun. Like we'd still reach out and do stuff like that. But we had a really good time with them. Like it was just kind of it was nice to meet in person. Like that's cool.
Of course,
we've been meeting a lot more people in person, which has been a lot of fun. It's a little strange getting recognized. I'll say that. Like we just recently, we went to Fobab, which is like Illinois' big barrel aged festival. It's like the biggest one that we have, and that was a freaking blast. That's everything there is like between 10 and 15%. So we had a lot of fun there. But same thing, mixing and mingling with a lot of people. That was super cool. So yeah, we've been having a grand old time, and Indiana was really good to us. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna do like another festival, I think, next year. We met a few other folks there, so we're gonna do some stuff with that. And yeah, what about you? What do you got?
I mean, I'm just over here following your lead. I love that, like, Jeff organizes, I would say, like 95-100% of the stuff we do, which is like amazing because like our like not beer life, I do all the organizing, so like I just get to chill and enjoy what he lays out for me, and I'm like, cool, another beer festival, like awesome. I don't have to drive, I don't have to plan anything. I I know where we're meeting up, and I'm like, perfect. So I'm over here just enjoying the ride.
It's a good balance, I think. But you contribute a lot too. I think you're selling yourself a little bit short. Like you've definitely made some connections when I've been doing this as well. So don't sell yourself short.
It's really hard for me not to do. Like
okay. Whatever.
I was gonna try to make a joke out of that, but I just fell flat. Like,
oh,
I can't do the quick wit.
Yeah. No, people enjoy Juliet. Definitely out and about. Nobody wants to just see the Romeo accounts. Like, no one needs that in their life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And you're not leaving your bike like unchained or anything like that anymore, right?
You know what he's talking about.
My bike was stolen. That's still a hard topic.
That's great. That's amazing recall, by the way. Is that in the producer notes or something? Where'd you get that from?
Oh no, I remembered that story.
I like that bike a lot. It was a free bike. I like anything free. Like
yeah, it was a free bike twice though. That's the thing, you know.
One of those things.
Just passing it around.
No, I had to get a new bike. That's expensive as hell. Don't even ride the bike anymore because the pandemic's over.
Yeah. You don't want that same thing to happen again. I understand it.
Right.
No, what else you guys been up to?
We're trying to buy a house right now. That's occupied a lot of our time as well.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Hopefully that happens soon.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll see.
We've got a month of like tense waiting, and then we'll figure out or we'll move in supposedly, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to have a basement. Like, I'm just gonna shove Jeff down there and like
be like Misery or what?
I can't wait to have my own apartment again. But no, that's exciting. Like I mean, for anybody that's ever bought a house, it's exciting, but it's like it's a lot. I mean, at first I was trying to just not care that much and just like kind of do like we've done with most things, is just be carefree about it, but it doesn't work that way. That's what I've learned.
I'm just like ready for the house to be bought because like we're holding off on any purchases. So like brewery visits aren't like, they're on hold right now. And I'm like, it is stout season. I want to go to Old Irving and just Eichen Like can't though.
Yeah, we have a list of once our permissions are granted again, we can do, but we've done a lot of stuff. I mean, We've had
I
fun.
know, that's what I'm looking forward to. Like, this time of year is amazing and stuff, like, especially Chicago, because like a lot of the breweries, they'll turn their outdoor seating areas, they'll get like those like fake igloos, and like the scene is just
Oh,
really nice.
that's
They'll have these
cool.
like big fire pits that you can sit around and drink beer. Like the vibe just completely turns around like in wintertime shy. So I'm
There you go.
very excited about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's freaking cool though. I mean, because you don't really, I mean, see, California, like, even today, I think the high was like 83 degrees. I'm just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it. Like, you
Yeah.
can go out, you can do whatever you want. But then there's also times where, like, man, I wish, like, there was more of a season. But it would probably be for, like, I'd feel that way for maybe 2 weeks. And I'm like,
I
all
was
right,
gonna
well,
say, take a vacation. Like, don't move here.
yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, I did want to talk today a little bit because I know it's Stoutsgiving, but you and I had kind of talked about, I don't know, a while back. I think it was after, like, the 25th episode, we talked about social media and how,
Yeah.
like, starting that sort of stuff. And if like somebody's out there thinking about doing something like this, what kind of advice would you give?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I think the first advice I would give is like you better be passionate about what you like choose to go into.
Hmm.
Obviously we love traveling, we love tasting beer, and we love interacting with people. So that leads really well to Romeo and Juliet. And if you don't have a passion and you're not gonna have fun while doing it, like it'll just like slide to the back burner. Like you'll drop it so quickly. And you won't want to do the planning that's involved. So you better like what you do.
Yeah, for sure. For me, the thing that has been the wildest for me is I think early on when we started doing this, like I didn't like being on camera like at all.
Hmm.
Oh no, you hated it.
Yeah,
You wouldn't do it.
yeah, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm okay on camera now, but it's shocked. Like the evolution has really surprised me. I mean, if you just look, like sometimes I just look back, like what we started with, and like I remember the one thing remember distinctly is like, oh man, it'd be cool. And maybe I said this last time, I don't know, or maybe I was telling somebody this, but I was like, it'd be cool if like actual breweries would want to get involved with this and like,
Hmm.
participate in what we were doing. But it was just like in the back of my head, like I was like, this will never be a thing. And then now looking back at all the different events we've done, the different things we've done, like I'm just like, I guess it seems easy now, but
Yeah.
like the struggle, like to get to, I would say probably, I don't know, like where we are now, like it's a struggle. Like it's really, this isn't easy to do. Like I know it, like
Oh, not at all.
I know people look at it and like even some people we know are like they kind of like snicker a little bit like, oh, you do like, and it's like try doing this. Like it's super fucking hard. Like it's,
Oh, it is.
and to
Yeah.
just be making stuff like, and we all have other jobs, like to just continuously be doing this in the background, like it's crazy like that we're where we are, but like I dig it for one, and for two, like it's just a testament if you keep working at something, like you can really like I guess move mountains for like it sounds corny, but like the things we've done just by pressing through and just like continuously working hard is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and honestly, that couldn't be more true though, because, and I feel the same exact way. When I started doing the tap room by myself, I was a wreck. I was like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, how am I gonna like get through this? And then I remember like when I did my first reel, because before like my brother did all the videos and
Yeah.
or like did all the promotions and stuff for it. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I remember the first one I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so dumb. Like I can't believe I like it looks like shit. I mean, even though it probably didn't, but like in
Yeah.
retrospect.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I'm just like, man, this is like I mean, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I don't know if I could do that part of it by myself, standing for or sitting in front of a microphone was easy
Yeah.
for me. Well, maybe not initially, but that it got easy for me
Yeah.
after like the first couple episodes. But then it was like the posting and like trying to get more followers and trying to
Uh-huh.
get the word out there, and that was, I mean, like you said, like, if somebody tells you something like that, it's like, yeah, well, you try it because it's fucking hard, man.
Yeah. But now it's funny to me. Now I'm like, it's just like I can do, we can do like whatever, like any idea that we want to do. I just feel like we've come up with that power to be like, all right, let's just get it done. Like,
yeah,
it's really when we got into it, what I thought we would get out of it initially and what we actually have gotten out of it is crazy different in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
And also I love like I love that people care. Like I never, like, even sometimes now I'm like, I don't know why people care. Like why do people want to listen to us? Why do people want to hang out with us? Why do people want to do that? And it's just like the fact that there's other people that want to do that and get this involved in something and kind of get on the train a little bit with us. Like that's the super fun part.
Oh, for sure. And even what you said, Taylor, too, like just about like how, starting out and stuff like that, and you're like, not sure, like just kind of finding your way, really, like, and then realizing like, oh, it's not like, I think once you get over that initial hump, it's like, where it's not that, it's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah.
But there are, like you said about being passionate, like there's so many times where like an account will add me and then I won't ever see them again. They'll post like 2 or 3 things, then you never see that account again because they never post anything. But if you're passionate about it, you're willing to continue to go forward. But I feel like this might be like this is a stat I'm just pulling out of, I was gonna say pulling out of my ass, but it's like about 50, I'll probably say about 50% of the accounts, like I see, like you'll see that they haven't posted anything since like July of like last year or something like that. And you're like, well, yeah, but you can't give up though. If you find something that you really like and, and you willing to do something like you guys are doing, like even like honestly, like the graphics when you were first on the show, I was like, man, I gotta step my game up. I was like, I really gotta start doing this. And I felt like it's gotten better since then. But I was like, man, like, cause you like that being part of your background, man, that's like, yeah, you kill it with the graphics.
That's all Jeff. Yeah. Like that's his graphic designer background coming out to play.
Yeah, and that's awesome. No, because even when the water one was really funny that you guys did, the water war one. That was hilarious.
I fucking hated doing that photo. We went to our we're in an apartment complex and we have an indoor pool, which is great. Like that worked out so magnificently. But we went late because we're like, it is a weekday, nobody's gonna be here swimming, and then like a cute married couple showed up.
Oh, are you talking about the Drunk with Buds one?
Oh, was that the one?
Yeah, that was the
drunk there's 2 water ones. Yeah. But like had one in a pool and like this like little like baby was in the pool and I'm like, we can't do cannonballs.
Like, dude, you're in the way of my tripod shot. Like, get out of here.
Can you get the baby out of the shot, please?
Yeah, right. No, she's right though. That one, that was like, I know, like, the graphic just shows for whatever, like, a day or two. Like, I mean, obviously it's in our feed, but, like, the time that we put into those freaking graphics, it's just, like, I wish somebody knew, like, the backstory. Like,
I forgot there was 2 water ones. The Drunk with Buds thing is pinned to our account right now, so I always see that one first.
The water fight one was a nightmare, too. Like, they were both, like, just a pain.
I mean, I feel like anything to do
all
with
of the shoots are a pain, yeah. And it's always like, oh, we gotta shoot this, like, and it's like the day where you're just like, nah, I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. Like, it's
like the water one with the water balloon fight. Like, I hate my outfit now. I was dressed to like do combat. Like, I had on my one piece with a zipper swimsuit and my high like waisted shorts, so I had mobility. And I'm like, oh no, I had to do a picture in this thing.
The funniest part about that one, though, is we took that in our apartment, and I threw the balloon up in the air, like, for the picture, and it captured perfectly, but the balloon just hit the ground, like, immediately. I'm like, I guess we're done with this photo shoot.
Yeah, we're not making a mess. I'm not living with that.
Taylor just looks at me like, that's it. No more.
I'm done with this. I think that's the photo, the one with the water guns is the one I used for my 25th episode reel. Yes. I think that's the one. Nice. I think that's the one I used.
That's her real personality coming out in that one too.
There you go.
The graphics are awesome, but they're a lot to make. Like, it's not a quick turnaround, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely not. I mean, they honestly, thank goodness for like stuff like Canva or like CapCut. I feel like it does help a lot, but there's also like, just trying to make time for posts or like, thank goodness for scheduling too. On
Yeah.
Instagram, you can schedule posts now. Because if it wasn't for that, I would just be like, all right, well, I got to do this. I got to do this.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to post more during the week.
Yeah.
And, so I'm trying to get like 3 or 4 posts in a week and, then more on the stories and stuff like that. But yeah, thank goodness for scheduling because it is tough. Like it's hard to, find the time to try to get everything to kind of together. But if you really want it, you can do it. It's just a matter of doing that. Well, using the tools that you have.
I would say you have to be like, you have to have like some planning capabilities because, I mean, especially with things like going more towards like videos, like TikToks and Reels. I mean, planning those out are like such a headache because you have to find the video that matches your aesthetic, that matches like what your feed is all about, and then you. Then you actually have to go like film it, and it doesn't never films in the first try.
Also, one of the worst is like if we're just at a brewery and we take a picture and we're like 3 beers in, it's like finding the song. I know this sounds so ridiculous, but it's like you can hardly can hardly function, and you're like, okay, what song have we not used? Like, what encapsulate this? And you're sitting there trying to like, at least me, I'm sitting there trying to remember like lyrics that are somewhat related to what we're doing. No, it's just you.
I do not put that much thought and effort into any song selection.
Okay, no more song selection for you then.
Yeah.
There's always just like one running through my mind, or Instagram's like, you know what? I know you like this song. Why don't you try this out? And I'm like, you are right, Instagram. Thank you. It's like, you know me so well. You know me
so well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jinx. You missed out. I'm just kidding. But no, honestly, I'm the same way with the song stuff. I'm like, man, all right, what song could I use for this? Or like, I think it was the Kate Bernot, or Bernat, sorry, the one from the North American Guild of Beer Writers.
Okay.
I was like, man, I can't think of the song. And like, I think she made a couple suggestions. I was like, like I want something to kind of hit. And then I was just so happened to like, I never listened to the radio, but I accidentally turned it on because my CarPlay wouldn't connect. And I put on a country station, and it was like, I can't remember what song. It was like Beers on Me, I think it was. And I was like, oh, this is perfect.
There you go.
And I was like, but it's tough sometimes. Even this week, I was like, I don't know what song to use for this barbecue place. I was like, couldn't for the life of me figure it out. And then eventually I was just like scrolling through my old Apple iTunes. I was like, oh, here we go. I was like, this might actually look like kind of work together. But yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, I wish people knew, like, because they're like, oh, you're posting pictures of beer. It's like, yeah, but it's not always easy.
Yeah.
You gotta because you gotta try to separate yourself, and you gotta be able to post quality content and stuff like that. So,
and I think like, especially like your account, and like, I don't want to like be like our account, but like I feel like the accounts that like really push to like be something and like be out there, and like we have kind of an established reputation, so if you're slacking sometimes, like you just like, it's noticeable, like, or at least to me, I feel like I'm like, if we're not always on it, like that's always something in the back of my head. I'm like, we always have to be either like at the level or doing something more than what we've done before.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like it's a constant thing. I mean, I know we're
like competing with ourselves, I feel like, all the time. Like,
yeah, but we took off a little bit in the summer. Like we didn't do as much just because, I mean, I took off, like I'm in school also. Yeah. And I had like the semester or the quarter off. So like Jeff and I just like hung out and like kind of caught up, I guess, because like when it's work, school,
got to know each other a little bit.
I was like, oh, you're who I live with.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so little breaks are nice, but I mean, you can't be too long, that's for sure, and it can't be like a complete like 100% break, because then you just like lose any momentum or like any friendships and networking that you've done. Like it's hard to maintain that, and like also try to remove yourself from social media a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you 100% on that, because I feel like sometimes there are, like, there's times we need breaks, and I feel like that's kind of why like lately I've been kind of well, this will be fast track, so this will be out next Sunday.
Yeah.
But the like I'm recording now sometimes just to free up time. Like I'm recording sometimes I'll record two shows in a week or two on a weekend, and I have like 3 or 4 episodes backlogged.
Yeah.
Just so it can give me that kind of freedom, but then I can also, when I'm on my lunch break or whatever, I can schedule the content for the week.
Yeah.
And then I can do that. So it's like I'm knocking all that out during that time, and then when I am hanging out, I can still post story like on my stories or whatever stuff like that. But I feel like that is extremely helpful because like being able to kind of record that stuff ahead of time. But then again, sometimes some of the stuff we're talking about is a little behind. But
Yeah.
but it's still good to be able to do that because you need, like you said, you guys need your breaks and you need to be able to just kind of unwind for a bit or have just like a weekend to yourselves and stuff like that too.
Right. I do think though, like this has like, I don't know, this has kind of become part of us. Like I know that sounds really weird, but like
I feel
when we initially like had this account, I don't think I would have ever expected it to be what it's become. Like the whole idea of Romeo and Juliet, like it was just like a catchy thing that like
yeah,
we came up with, and then now it's like these almost like personas that we've kind of like taken on. Like that's the part that if you ask me like the most shocking part of this, like we go to Beer Fest and people are like Juliet, like come over here, like and that like initially was very strange to me. Like
oh I bet, yeah.
so that has been like it's cool. I like it. Like it always makes me like kind of chuckle a little bit, but definitely in the beginning it was like, whoa, this is out there. Like,
yeah. You guys should show up one time, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but you guys should show up in like Shakespearean
I know. It's been asked so many. This has been said to us so many times. Like,
I bet.
So one of these days.
Yeah.
I mean,
those costumes are expensive though, man. Like I've looked them up. Trust me, like that. You can't get that stuff at Target.
Yeah.
What's that saying? Like 2 birds with 1 stone? Is that okay? So we need to do like our Halloween costumes one year. Need to be like Shakespearean themed. And then we can show up someplace and like the Romeo and Juliet Shakespeare attire. That way you can like, justify the price a little bit.
Yeah, and then you could wear them every year. So there you go. Or you can wear them throughout the year too, because I mean, just to show up.
No, I know my mom is going to listen to this. She's like the biggest one that's like, get those costumes. Like it would be so cool.
That's freaking awesome that your mom is like so into that.
Oh my God. My mom is like Romeo and Juliet #1 supporter.
Yeah. Is it Talladega Nights when he goes, he's something Ricky Bobby Inc. and he puts the thing up, your mom would be the Romeo and Juliet Inc. and then throws the finger up.
Yeah, my mom has the foam finger for sure when it comes to Romeo and Juliet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, your mom's so cute.
Yeah. And that's awesome too, because I feel like when it comes to this kind of stuff and when it comes to social media or anything like that, and if you're really like, committed like you guys are, like you need that kind of that family, that support system. And it's nice that with for the two of you too, but I mean even like like your mom being your #1 fan.
Yeah.
Like it's cool as shit because you need that something, because I know it. I'm sure you've gone through it before, because I know there's times where I'm like, oh man, I'm just so tired today.
Yeah.
But when you push through and you kind of think like, once you kind of get there, because I've had episodes where I'm like, oh man, I'm really tired today, or I'm not feeling it. But then I get there, those mics turn on, and I'm like, with the snap of fingers, it's like, all right, let's go, let's do this.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes it's just getting that, almost like that going to the gym. Once you finally get there, you feel great about it. But there are times where it is a struggle.
No, there's obviously we're Chicago people, so like
we are. Huh?
You are kind of an adopted Chicago person.
Yeah,
but like it's always
Missouri
all these
or
like
Kansas, I can't remember.
Yeah, St. Louis. Like you got the area's there. It's the same setup.
Yeah, either way.
But no, like I always used to like, because like Jordan was like our thing, because I'm a product of the '90s. So I was like these Jordan posters, like you got to make sure you go out there. Like I'm paraphrasing, but it's like don't be afraid to fail and do all this stuff. And it's like, I never like understood that. And I know this is sounding so corny as I'm hearing myself say it, but like, I look back at like all those things, and I watch a lot of like these reels of like the Tom Brady stuff where he's like, you just got to keep putting those reps in and keep doing that. Yeah. And like, I'm not Tom Brady. I'm just Romeo. I'm not Michael Jordan.
You would not.
But like that stuff makes so much sense. Like
it does
when you put your nose to the grindstone and go to do something. Like that's kind of the things that I listen to. Like I don't listen to like motivational stuff per se, but like that kind of stuff. Or even like when I'm talking to my friends about like, they're like, how do you do this when it comes to that? Like to your social media platform. Like I've had conversations and I find myself saying these corny things, but it's like, that's really what it takes, you know, like just like you said, when the mics come on, like just you feel it, like it all those things are real. And I think if I could tell my like younger self something, like that's what I would have said to myself a long time. Like, listen to this stuff that's all around you. Like it's only since we've been doing this account the last couple of years where I've really like kind of really zoned in on that kind of stuff and been like, I know I don't want to do this, but I gotta freaking do it. Like I know we don't want to do this, but we gotta do it.
Oh my god, your like real Instagram content is so much different than mine. And like I have like dogs that are running around where like a guy is like doing a voiceover being like, where's my food, mom? Or kids falling down.
It just started showing up one day and I was like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Like
yeah, well, don't talk about that around me. Like I like my content feed the way
says the person that's going to the University of Chicago like to get a master's. Really?
No, we have multiple facets, okay? And like awesome. I need my dogs. And my kids falling on the ground.
But yeah, that's all that stuff rings true to me. I feel like when we're creating and making anything.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when anything like that, I mean, like you go into game mode.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Obviously, we're not, you know, well,
yeah.
I'll speak for myself. I'm not an athlete.
Yeah.
What does he say? I'm an athlete. No, I'm a mathlete, not an athlete. But you know, stuff like that, like you kind of like something else in you takes over. Yeah. And you're like, you know, you're able to kind of to do that. But it, like I said, we all have our struggles. We all have our things. But honestly, like, yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoy all the stuff you guys post. I mean, it's always awesome to me. That's why when we did that first episode together, I was like, damn. I was like, all right, well, I got to figure this thing out.
I appreciate that. I think we've said this like multiple times, or I've at least said this, like, it took a while for me to realize like people were actually paying attention to what we were posting. Like I just didn't get it. Like I was like, I didn't know that it like people were like reading and looking at our stuff and like really enjoying our stuff. But yeah, it's cool when you see it in front of you. Like that drives me, I know for sure, to like create more and do more and come up with like I'm like, how could we entertain these people more?
Like, yeah, what else? Yeah. It's always kind of that what's next kind of thing.
Yeah,
because and it's like even for me for episodes, like it's like what am I going to do now? And like, you know, here I am talking about like, you know, having, you know, trying to find time for other stuff, and then I started another show too. So
I saw, yeah.
So I mean, but like I was like, I'm not. But that one I'm only going to do every other week, so it's not as time consuming, and I can record it on my lunch. Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's the other part, and I'm not going to create an Instagram for it. I'm just gonna whatever. If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere.
Right. So, no, you podcast guys are working hard, man. Like from talking to you and from talking to the guys from Drunk with Buds, like, I mean that's like, I know our account is a lot as well, but like you guys are. Especially you guys are cutting it up and editing it like that. I mean, that's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it takes time. I mean, but you know, it's one of those things though. It's like, you know, one of those things. That's why I try to even talking now. Like I will always make notes about anything on here, just because like, all right, well, I know I need to go to this point, or I know I need to go to that point, because then it does make the editing process so much easier.
Yeah.
Than having to like oh, I know there was one noise in the background.
Right.
So I was like, and then I have to go and find that one little noise, that 1 second noise. So it is super helpful, and that's why I feel like even like when I talk to other people or brewers or anybody really, like when they're like, oh, how long does it take to edit? I was like, well, I try to get everything as good as I can.
Yeah.
Right up front.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I can go back, I can, if there's a lot of noise at a brewery one day when I'm recording, I could, try to throw like some EQ stuff in there to try to dampen some of the noise. But yeah. Should we have another beer before we jump into some Thanksgiving stuff?
Absolutely. I gotta run and get one real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, run the 10 feet into our kitchen.
Yeah,
please,
he's a running man.
Please don't get lost.
Are you good still?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink some of yours.
This is my favorite beer, like that comes out this time of year that I'm drinking right now. This is Hop Butcher's Minted.
Oh, is it a mint? Like, is it like a mint?
Yeah,
ice cream or like mint?
This has Frango mints in it. Like this baby is. This is my favorite.
Oh, okay, so
is that from this year?
I might have to.
This year, yeah.
Okay. I might have to have you send me one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We have there's our friend owns a bottle shop, and I literally texted him last week. I'm like, dude, you have to tell me when the minted comes in, because I started getting this like in the back of my head. I was like getting the taste of mint, like this minted beer, and he's like, you're missing the boat, man. He's like, it's already been here for like a week. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
like you sandbagging.
Yeah, heads up.
Tell me. It's like what's the mint shake the Shamrock shake at McDonald's. Like once it's gone, it's gone. It's like you bastards.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to try this year's batch, but I did not. It wasn't minty enough for me last year.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of our friends like don't like. I mean, I feel like of the friends that we have, like me, and then there's 2 other friends of mine that are like into heavy stouts and barley wines and things like that. Like, gotcha. I don't think that the average beer drinker is into like heavy beer like this.
I mean, I just think it like I love oh my god, what Andy's Mints like
oh bangers, yeah.
Like that's then maybe that's my issue. Like that's the taste I was expecting when I was like going into this beer, and then it fell short of the Andy's Mint flavor. And I mean, when I say like that used to be my candy, every time I went into like a gas station or store, like I would get Andy's Mints. Like that was like my birthday present, Christmas present. So I had really high expectations.
Well, they didn't have this.
Patties?
What?
Do you like York peppermint patties?
Oh my god, they're the best.
See, that's for me. I don't like that kind of mint. Like I'm not into that.
Oh, okay.
I'm finicky with mint though.
Yeah. See, we used to, my mom's thing, like my family is like a little bit weird, but like we would have butter popcorn. We would put the little like York mint things that you get, like, the box of like the cinema. And then we would have Pepsi and like all that mixed together. I mean, I would not recommend it now. like saying it now, I'm like, that is so gross, but like it slapped.
Yeah, tell your dentist about that. I'm sure he'd approve.
There you go. I was going to say, says the guy that's bringing over some Oreos.
I was gonna, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You like having a snack during this?
So this morning I made coffee for us, and Taylor started dipping Oreos into it. And I was like, this is really good, but man, this will taste even better tonight with the beer. So
I mean,
give it a go.
It was a cookie latte, so like it made sense to dip Oreos.
Yeah. Plus the Dino S'mores is kind of, I mean, not Oreo, but it's kind of
there you go.
Similar notes.
And so, what brewery makes that one? The mint one?
Hop Butcher.
Okay.
And that Hop Butcher is one of like, it's like the superstar breweries here in the area. They're big. Maybe I'll just send you a Hop Butcher care package, because they've got like the IPAs are fire. Like everything they make is pretty good. Not even pretty good.
Okay.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down, and I'll send you guys a bunch of like different ones from out here. This one's from Arrow Lodge. This one's called Nilk. It's obviously there's a cow. It's cow inspired.
That is a cool label. I think you said that.
But it's vanilla milk stout. So
that sounds very good.
Yum.
oh yeah, I'm gonna crack her open, eh? I called my mom a hoser the other day. Not on purpose, because obviously I'm not Canadian or anything like that. But she said something. I was like, "Take off, you hoser," and she's like, "Why did you call me?"
Are you gonna try this mint one?
I mean, I'll have a sip. Like,
That smells pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good crack.
It's just as good as it was like 2 days ago when I had it.
Yeah.
no,
So it just takes me back every year.
Ugh.
Took me back to 2 days ago.
Bruliette is still not on board.
No.
Still not down brew yet.
No, it's just like it's a different mint than what I'm expecting.
Hot Butcher, if you're listening, don't listen to her.
This is just us chit-chatting, okay?
You never know.
When you know. But one thing I used to like to do, well, obviously, because this is my first Thanksgiving without, it being like, the guys, well, when we had taps and tailgates.
Mhm.
But every year what we do is we talk about something we were thankful, like the things we were thankful for in life.
Yeah.
So then since this is going to be our Thanksgiving week episode, maybe if you guys could share what you guys are thankful for. You two lovebirds.
You want to go first, Lovebird?
What I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't try to be funny.
I'm not being funny. Like it's like it's not a very like specific like thing that I'm thankful for. It's more just I think our lives have calmed down when it comes to stress or it just felt like for a while like we were getting hit after hit after hit of like negative things and having to overcome and just like keep like just keep being on, like whether it was like school issues or like financing, it just felt like the hits kept coming. And finally, I feel like for the past like couple of months, our life has died down and it just feels peaceful and enjoyable. I can enjoy things again without like holding my breath, waiting for that
The next shoe to fall.
Other shoe to drop.
Right,
I was going to
yeah.
say that too.
I couldn't think. I'm so bad with like, what are they like? Are those analogies? Or I can't. Whatever that like
Whatever
grammar,
that is, you're bad at it.
whatever that grammar topic is, I am horrible at.
Yeah. They're grim fairy tales. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Love.
Nobody knows what you're talking about, Taylor.
Yeah.
It happens way too often. I hate bringing those into account. They're so like they hit the spot when it comes to like trying to like get a topic or a point across, but like I cannot land them.
Well, one day. All right, is it my turn now?
Yeah, what are you
go for it, brother.
I'm gonna be a little sappy.
Oh.
I'm so similar to Taylor, like just things are going really good, right now. So definitely I'm thankful for that. I did not want a dog ever. Like, I don't dislike dogs or cats.
Yeah.
So you say.
Yeah. Not a huge cat guy, but yeah, I didn't want a dog at all. And then we got this dog probably back in June, July, somewhere around there. So having this dog has been like, it's just super enjoyable. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for all the people that we've met through our account. Like even doing this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like it sounds so weird, but like I feel like some of these long distance people like yourself that we know, like it's nice to like we have an actual like we got a thing going. Like we all oh
yeah.
We're all like have a similar mindset. We have things that we have in common. So like whenever we meet people from this like sector of the world, like it's like instant chemistry. Like most of the times when we meet people, so I'm thankful for that. Like I'm super thankful for like the opportunities that we've had, like the different things that we've done.
Of course.
I'm thankful for the house that we're hopefully getting.
You better knock on wood, I swear. Like,
and I'm thankful for you guys.
There you go.
Hey.
She's my
You two are
favorite.
just the sweetest.
I only had one drink too, so you know it's real.
I am not your favorite. Like, I just would have noted that
Yeah, you
our
are.
amazing dog, his name is Robbie, and he is the love of Jeff's life. Like,
That's awesome.
Robbie is everything to him, and he is a very handsome dog, but I have been displaced because of him.
Oh no.
Yes.
You're the one that wanted him though, so
You can only blame yourself.
No,
yeah.
I'm not.
You can't have your cake stout and eat it too.
There you go.
What about you, Mike? Give it to us.
I'm thankful for stuff like this. I am thankful that we can sit here, we can have a conversation, and I can, you're, I don't know how many 100 miles away, but I'll just say 1,600, but probably more than that. I don't know, probably 1,800 miles away.
Yeah.
If not more. But we can have a conversation like this and be able to just enjoy one another's company. Still, be that far away, but we can still have a beer. And like you said, finding those mutual kind of interests. Like I felt like with all the connections that I've made, or not connections, but like all the, I would say genuine connections that I've made with all the people, that I've had on the show, or like you guys, like just being able to know that we can, it's been, but because when did we record the episode for your episode? Was that in like June or July?
That sounds about right. I know,
that?
definitely, yeah.
Oh no! You know what? It was April 30th. I remember. I think that was when the episode came out.
Okay.
I just remembered on my the graphic in my head.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So it was like it was back then, but still now what? 7 months later, and we're here again, man.
Yeah.
And to me, that's cool stuff because you're cool as shit because you can. I mean, it's real. Like it's not something that we're fabricating.
No.
Or
even just being like, we'll text each other. I'll be like, hey, I got an idea. Yeah. Or you're like, what if we did this? Like, that's crazy that we're just able to do that. Like, like just like exchanging ideas like freely and easily like that. Like, we have a couple of folks that we met that we have those kind of relationships like that, like yourself included. And it's cool to just like be able to do that, like, because of beer. Like,
oh, yeah. I was going to say, because we used to be like beef, it's what's for dinner. It's like beer, it's what brings people together.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go.
Amen to that.
Yeah, man. But that, obviously, the big one, family. And I'm not thankful for our teams being so shitty this year. But
yeah,
it's been a rough one.
It has, yeah.
Yeah. That seemed like a kind of like an evil kind of laugh, though, there, Bruliette. So I was like, whoa.
I mean, I'm doing really well with my
You're talking
teams.
about fantasy.
You know what? The Kansas City Chiefs are doing me well. The Miami Dolphins are keeping it strong when they're facing not strong teams.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Hey, kudos
I'm having a good year.
So me and her we have like a fantasy family league that we do. And we're both 8-1, so like the football in this house is tense. Like every game is, and I think we're both. Well, you're definitely becoming 9-1 today, and I'm like right on the edge of becoming 9-1. I need Josh Allen to just beat the Broncos senseless, and I'll be okay.
There you go. Well, not even the Packers could beat him senseless, though. No, it was a rough one.
But as far as reality sports or real sports, we got nothing to hear about here. Can't even say.
Got Connor Bedard, though.
Yeah. That's been fun. That is. That's been a lot.
Makes it exciting again, right?
Yeah, that's about it, though. I mean, like we've gone like a calendar year, maybe more, of just like bad sports after bad sports. And I'm a Sox fan. I'm not a Cubs fan. But the Cubs had their heartbreak this past season too, so it's like there's not really a lot going on here for the city of Chicago.
Yeah, I mean the Bulls too, because I was being a Bulls fan. I'm just like, man, like I don't get when they have like a decent team. I know they don't really have a deep bench, but I'm just like, man, like, give me something.
Yeah,
it's been so long.
It's been rough.
It. I did want to ask you guys too, because of Thanksgiving. What are you guys' favorite Thanksgiving foods?
Thanksgiving foods. You want to go first?
No, because I need to think about this one. Like, I need to have a hierarchy real quick in my mind. So you go.
Okay, I'll go then. I I'm a ham over turkey guy for sure.
Okay.
Like turkey just kicks my ass. Like I like turkey. Like I'm definitely dark meat when it comes to turkey, but like the effect of eating turkey is just just blitzkrieg on me. Like I'm asleep in like 15 minutes after eating turkey. So I'm a ham guy. I'm a huge sweet potato with marshmallows. I don't know if we have those fans out there. I'm big on that. Trying to think what else. Those are my two big ones. But I'm a leftover guy. Like I think the leftover Thanksgiving meal is superior to the actual feast itself. So I always look forward to just putting everything on a sandwich with like 2 pieces of rye bread, and then that's it right there.
There you go.
Dude, you had a lot of favorites. I have my potatoes. Oh my God. My family goes like bonkers when it comes to Thanksgiving potatoes. We have like 3 different kinds, and I just load my plate up with them. My favorite one is my aunt makes these cheesy potatoes, and I know for a fact they're just the dry potatoes that you get at Walmart in the box, like, and she just hydrates them. It is like a 2-minute process because I found them in college, but she like makes them the best. I mean, they're the first things gone, and every year I feel like I never get enough, and I wish there were leftovers. I wish she would make like a second batch, but no, she sticks to one. And she rules Thanksgiving, in my opinion, because of that.
So carbs.
So she puts crack in the potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, you do what you gotta do.
She does have the ability. She's a great cook. Like she makes a lot of good stuff. So carbs. I see a theme here.
Well, I mean,
doesn't matter if it's in a can or in a bowl or in a box.
There you go.
You want carbs.
You know what? That makes carbs make life enjoyable.
True.
So.
Carbs and football.
Right.
That's what America does.
I see what you did there, and I like it. What about you?
Any other favorite? Oh, okay. Let's see. I like both ham and turkey.
Okay.
Need me some Hawaiian rolls, and I'll put some mashed potatoes in that Hawaiian roll. Put the ham and turkey on top. Maybe a little gravy. Make some salmon.
Yeah.
That's probably my go-to. But I also I love to make mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, and then I'll do I'll make a chili, and I'll let it we'll put it in like a glass baking dish, let it cool down, and so it kind of like thicken or like not hardens, but it gets thick and it's more firm, and then I'll pour cornbread batter on top, and I'll bake it like that.
Oh snap!
So it's kind of like a hearty kind of thing.
Damn.
So I love that. And then I also make bean bundles, or like I'll get like the long green beans, cook those, and then I'll wrap them in bacon, and then I'll bake them in the oven.
Oh shit! You're playing a different game than us, man. Like I never even thought of those kind of things.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite holidays just because I like that I can get down in the kitchen a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
I feel like almost anything works on Thanksgiving. Like as long as you can make enough.
Yeah.
Like anything goes, and I love that about this holiday. Like just seeing like different things my family brings over. I mean, we're very consistent, but every now and then somebody throws in something new. Obviously, we always have the one person who's designated with the veggie dish because they're unreliable.
Understandable.
But otherwise, like I like Thanksgiving. Everybody pitches in. Like it's what do you call when everybody
potluck?
Yeah.
Yeah. America's potluck. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, ours
education is just shining through.
Ours is just a big potluck, and I love it.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you guys have any favorite Thanksgiving traditions? Or do you guys have any of your own traditions? Maybe not Thanksgiving traditions, but yeah, just stuff that you guys kind of do around this time.
Do we have...
I would say, like... So we're super into Halloween. I mean, we go balls to the walls when it comes to our Halloween decor, like the setup, the party and whatnot. So I feel like Thanksgiving, like this time, like our tradition is
leave it to someone else.
Leave it to someone else. And we get to go to all of our friends. Like our friends, like they invite us into their home. They put on dinner. Like we have to bring some things. We go down to my family in St. Louis to visit them. And that's always so much fun because, I mean, I know at least for me, like it's my whole family, my dad's side, my mom's side, my mom hosts. So like I get to see everybody in one night. And otherwise, like throughout the year, I'm like at least 5 hours away from everyone in like my family. Yeah. So Thanksgiving is very special to me for that reason. Like going home to St. Louis is one of the best traditions I think we have, in my opinion, in my humble opinion.
No, I enjoy it.
That's awesome.
I enjoy that for sure. I'm going with you though. Like we do go crazy for Halloween, so we enjoy this holiday. Like we enjoy Thanksgiving, but it's definitely one where we like let off the gas and let somebody else take charge on this one, I would say. But I also think, and we kind of like chatted about this a little bit today on the ride back, like I think with hopefully us becoming homeowners, I think we're gonna want to host more and do more stuff like in our home. Like we're really excited about making a home together. So
that's awesome, man.
We want to kind of grab the torch and take a little charge and bringing stuff to our place. So hopefully that'll happen.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So
that's cool though, man. I mean, honestly, like I'm like hearing that just makes me super happy because like you can, because you guys, you know, and I'm not trying to make this sappy at all.
That's what you guys podcast today is sappy. If you're tuning in,
go for it.
Yeah, but it's honestly it's nice to hear that sort of stuff because you know there's stuff happens, but like you know you guys being that excited to be able to do something like that and like. I always thought, because like, you know, growing up as a kid, it was always like, stuff was always at my grandma's house. You know?
Yeah.
So you get kind of that, you know, that family feel. But yeah, I always thought like, yeah, once I had my own spot, then I'd be able to have, you know, people over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's really cool that you guys are, you know, that's what's exciting to you guys is being able to kind of, you know, like you said, take that torch or that baton and be able to then have it, you know, with you guys and your family. And that's what Thanksgiving is all about. So. And sorry if anybody listening thinks this is too sappy, but that's what Stoutsgiving episode is. So sorry.
We're enjoying ourselves.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know it.
But no, I think like this. I think this age, especially because we're all around the same age. Like this is we start like the deck gets shuffled a little bit, so you got to kind of you know there's like a little bit of a changing of the guard. I feel like with most families like around this time, so. Yeah, it's something that's been on our minds, I feel like, the last couple of years. So now we got to execute. 100%. Now we got to do it.
We'll see.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, you're making me real nervous, like, talking about this house. Like,
I know, right?
Like, I'm like, please be manifesting this into existence, not jinxing it.
I know, right? Next time.
Like, I gotta leave
that was going to work out.
It felt real.
Sorry, did you guys hear that joke?
No,
No, I said she's like, oh, I got to leave the room. I think I left my bike unlocked. Sorry. I'm sorry.
One of the worst moments of my life.
She did tell me she's changing all the locks in the house as soon as we get the keys.
Why was it such a shock to you that when you buy a house and get the house, you need to change the locks?
I mean, I just didn't think about it.
That is constantly on my mind. That's the first thing we need to do. Like, I want to show up to the house with 10 different locks and be like, no one's getting in here.
Every door has a different lock. So she has like janitor's keys that she's walking around.
Right. Like 300 keys on your key ring. Yeah.
She's like, I know. She's like, this is the one. I can feel it. And then it doesn't turn.
She's like, and here's the final surprise. You don't get any of the keys, so good luck.
Yeah.
Only the trustworthy. Only the responsible.
I was going to tell you, Juliet. So I have a Thanksgiving tradition. I usually do it every Black Friday. Is I watch Lord of the Rings. And it's kind of grown because before I used to watch like the regular theatrical editions. Yeah. I watched all of three Hobbits and I'd watch all the Lord of the Rings. But lately I'm like I want to watch. I've been watching the last couple of years. I'm just watching the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings because they're so long. It's like, all right, well, I'll watch the Hobbit next time.
Yeah.
But I'll do that. I will make like a beef stew with potatoes and carrots and biscuits. So it's like Hobbit food.
That's perfect.
That's amazing.
So that's my Thanksgiving tradition, my Black Friday tradition. So I do that every year.
That is a fantastic way to spend Black Friday, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Do not leave your home.
Exactly. Sitting there with Aragorn's sword, like I'm, running the whole show.
He's the best.
Oh man. No, but this has been super fun.
That's the way to do it. Like I have never gone Black Friday shopping in my life. I have always missed it and slept through it. Mm-hmm. So like
I worked it for a decade plus. So I'm like, I used to be in retail management, like all the way up until like just a little bit past college. And I was like, as soon as I'm done with this nonsense, I'm like, I'm never ever going to participate in this. And I've never gone to I've never sat outside, waited for a place to open. I've never done Black Friday. Like I've traditionally stayed away from retail stores in general on Black Friday.
Do you do Cyber Monday?
Gotcha.
Either of you?
I did it.
I don't think I've ever done Cyber Monday. I've done Black Friday, but I've never gone and waited. I would wake up like whatever time I woke up, I would go, but I would just go to buy like DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the only reason I would go there.
I just I sat out. Like I was like, I'm actively not participating in this.
Not up in here.
Yeah.
I just don't think I've ever found like not Black Friday because I won't go. Like not for like, because I was in retail management. Like I just cannot stay up that late or get up that early to like go. But like Cyber Monday, I thought that was going to be so cool. And I've never bought a single freaking thing.
That's not true. You bought me Beats headphones from Cyber Monday.
I thought that was Prime Day. That was
Maybe.
Prime. That was Amazon Prime Day. That's a totally different time of year.
Close enough.
Just
appreciate that. Yeah. Also, like Black Friday sales, it's just the junk. Like there's not. There's only a few things. Can't move. There's only a few things that like are actually good. It's just inventory that places are trying to get rid of. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, definitely. I feel like that just kind of I have an aunt that would go every year, like to go like as soon as she finished eating, she'd go get in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. You couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to do it.
There's people that would like do field trips and stuff, like family things, like that was their thing. Like come in with their. Maybe I talked about this last time. I don't know, or talked about this before, but like we had people that would just organize like these group things and come in and be like just probably zonked off their asses and like caffeine and just like plow through the store. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like your family.
No, like, my family would never. No.
Yeah.
No. I was like, there's no way your dad.
No.
It sounds like you're attacking Romeo's family there.
No, she's right though. My dad would never do any Black Friday.
Yeah.
I'm his camp on that one. Like,
Yeah. My dad's the same way. He would have been like, no, I'll just pay full price.
Yeah. There's a price to like peace of mind, I guess. Like just paying the full price instead of going and dealing with that and wading through all those people.
Yeah, I think like for me, the reason why I would go get all the DVDs because it was like before, obviously like all the streaming services. It was just Netflix.
Yeah, a lot of releases were Black Friday. I feel like.
Yeah, so I would go load up on Blu-rays because like Blu-rays back then would be like 20. I mean, I'm sure they're probably still like $20 or $25.
Yeah,
and you'd be able to get them for like $4 or $5.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, and then I'd buy like 20 Blu-rays or something like that, and then I'd have all that time to watch it. Now everything is almost on everything now. I mean, I feel like now it's like the same amount as cable. You canceled your cable.
Yeah.
You're paying that in streaming services.
And they're starting to like combine like all like I think Disney and somebody else just combined.
Hulu, right?
Yeah, Disney and Hulu I think combined, and then like they're just like there's another like it's not Peacock that's combining with somebody like Discovery or somebody.
Listen, you
and it's
already
like,
know more than I
Well,
do.
Discovery's on HBO.
It's like, dude, you're just making cable again. Like we're like 3 to 5 years away from just cable existing again.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it feels like. I mean, which like just bring something back that just works. I mean, like I don't want to be spending like $100 on streaming services every month.
Just don't monopolize it like cable did.
Yeah. Let's see. So I know we got one more thing we got to talk about, but you have one more beer, right?
We're splitting. Well, we got 3 between us, so I haven't had the cake one yet. You didn't have the dinosaurs yet, did you?
Oh, I didn't realize I finished it. So what we can do is I can finish this beer and we can get into our last thing that we got.
I want to try this hopping frog one.
I didn't have the dino s'mores. I thought we had that at I thought I had that at Bottle Theory before.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm a sucker for like marshmallows.
This hopping frog thing is really good.
I told you, so I've been hoarding it.
Where is this at?
I think Akron.
This is like delicious.
Akron, Ohio. Is that the right way to pronounce that?
Akron?
Akron?
Yeah. That's the home of LeBron James, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Akron,
Ted
Ohio.
Mosby, but I think Ted Mosby's from somewhere else. I know he's from Cleveland. No, I think he's from Cleveland. Because I know in one episode he says, "Watch your back, Akron."
No, this hopping frog, like,
it's like
shout out to these guys. Yeah, it's delicious, but it's like not too heavy.
No, it's like literally going through the layers of a cake when you're drinking that. It's absolutely fantastic, and that is exactly like. Well, I wanted a pastry stout, like that was Romeo's mission today, was to go get us some stouts while I was getting ready for like Friendsgiving. And he called me. He's like, they don't have pastry stouts here. And I'm like, he's like, I found this awesome caramel chocolate cake. And I'm like, yeah, get it. I'm like, that's still right up the same alley.
It also has hazelnut in it, which I think is really like pushing it to the next level. It's really good. Maybe we'll throw one of those in there too for you.
I'm in.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the best question of them all.
Oh, here we go. The Legend of the Hidden Turkey.
Oh.
Yes, because we're going on a quest. In a world. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, Legends of the Hidden Turkey. Think of it this way for everybody listening. If you had to go on a quest to find the last turkey available on Thanksgiving. And you had so many people you could choose from to be able to go on that quest with you to try to find that. Oh, to find that lost turkey. Or last turkey. Lost turkey, last turkey, either way.
It's the last one, but no one can find it so far.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why it's hidden. So you had to choose, you can choose people from movies, you can choose people from video games, or anything like that. As long as they're not technically real people. But you're going on a quest. And my question goes to Romeo and Juliet. Who are you taking on that quest? We can make it like a fantasy draft.
Okay.
Who would you take with your first pick?
Oh, I didn't think about it. Okay, so these could be like, you said not real people?
Oh, you can take real.
Okay, because I have a mix. Okay.
You have a mix?
Yeah.
I only have 2, and it's gold. Like I already won.
I have a.
Whoa! I mean, you haven't even heard mine yet, so how do you know?
You guys just wait.
I do have a precursor question to this, though. Okay. This is going to make a difference.
Oh my god!
Are there other people searching for the turkey?
Yes, there are.
Okay, so it's like we have to be able to survive at the same time, right?
Yeah. So we can't have the same picks.
Okay. All right.
So if you do, you gotta audible.
All right.
So it's yourself plus 3 people.
Plus 3 people. Okay. So first person I gotta go with, just because win or lose, it's gonna make this a hell of a ride. I'm going Christopher Walken.
What?
Yes.
And I love it.
What? I'm sorry.
What's your issue with Christopher Walken?
Like, you're not even trying to win.
You need more cowbell.
Oh my god.
So that's my first pick.
Okay. And Brulette, who's your first pick?
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm gonna have to do my first and second pick together because they're a duo. You can't.
I swear, I swear, if it's Sam and Frodo,
It's not. But they're a duo. You cannot separate them. They will not be separated.
Okay.
It is Shaggy and Scooby Doo.
Oh my
Tell
God.
me they would not find the last fucking turkey.
when you know what, I can't argue with that.
Tell me. And you talk about survival rating. They never had to like really deal with the unmasking or like that was all Fred, Velma, and Daphne's danger.
But then again, they might have, they might be doing some other kind of extracurricular stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? That's only motivation to find more food.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. You're 100% right. Well, now I feel like a weirdo because I picked Nathan Drake from Uncharted, the Uncharted series. All that guy does is find treasure. So.
I like where your mind's at, though.
Yeah. It was either him or Indy, but I had to go Nathan.
Wait, so who was the second one?
I just went with one. So should I go with two?
I think he might have.
I might have to come back to me on my second.
I think he might have just taken mine.
Oh, Nathan Drake?
No, the one you said after that. But I only heard.
Oh, Indy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. No, I didn't choose Indy. I said it was between the two of them who was going to be my first pick.
Okay. Now I gotta give my next.
Spoiler alerted you. I didn't spoiler alert you there. Sorry.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. The dude from Taken.
Liam Neeson?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And he's a Jedi? There you go.
Turkey.
Yeah, he can find anything, and he'll do whatever it takes to get to his daughter. So of course he would do the same thing with the turkey.
Yeah. His daughter's been taken 30 seconds.
I knew you were going to say that.
And he's found her every time.
Yeah. So I feel like he's a solid guy to have in my posse.
All right.
You think it's a bad choice? You're looking at me like I didn't bring a cartoon character. What's wrong with me?
And she's like, my next one, Godzilla.
Are we trying to find this turkey in real life, or are we trying to like?
Exactly.
Okay, my third pick was who I had in mind for protection, and that was Darth Vader.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but he's probably gonna murder a bunch of kids.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like Shaggy and Scooby are gonna, they're gonna sniff and hunt out the turkey, but Vader is gonna make sure their path is clear. And then, that we're like safe. And he's not above murdering children, so like.
Yeah, and you don't think he's gonna betray you? Like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah. No, he was very loyal up until he found his son, and like
up until he wasn't.
I mean, okay, but like we're not bringing Anakin into the picture.
Up until the Order 66 to everybody.
Yeah, like he was very loyal to like the Emperor or whatever.
You clearly have not been thinking about this all day, like I.
Yeah.
I think I didn't. I don't know what your thought process is, but like you,
because you got to also think about the team dynamic. Like, how are they going to mesh? Like, he's going to get so annoyed with Scooby and Shaggy.
Yes, for sure.
Because like he's going to end up like freaking force choking,
chop his head off like immediately.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the remote control that like will shut down Vader's suit if he steps out of line. Like he doesn't even take off the helmet. Like he's just one step, and I'm like, all right, you're debunked from the team.
I don't know about bringing one of the worst people ever to a hunt for a turkey.
Listen, he does what needs to be done. Okay.
He's gonna cook it from the outside in with his lightsaber too.
He can cook the turkey for us too.
We're gonna bring Thanos with.
Listen, Thanos is about getting rid of shit.
That's why all the turkeys are dead, because he snapped his fingers.
Don't hate. You know I won.
Like, what do you got? What evil dictator do you have?
No, I say because obviously you need muscle, right? Because like I always think of like when it comes to a team, like you need someone that can make you laugh. Like that's why I like the Christopher Walken movie by you. But you need the muscle, but then you also need that guy that can follow the clues and find shit. So that's why Nathan was the first pick.
Yeah.
Second pick is my boy Raph from Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
He doesn't care what you do. If you're his brother, he's gonna fuck your shit up. And even try to get in his way. So I'm gonna go Raph.
The baddest of the turtles, too.
Damn right.
Gotta have that muscle. Yeah. See, he didn't bring Shredder.
Listen,
Or Krang. Let's bring Krang. That's Brilliant's 4th pick.
And she's just, with my 4th pick in the draft.
You need somebody that's gonna play dirty, okay?
Yeah, real dirty.
You're not wrong about that. Yeah. I almost went with Link at one point, but I was like, no, I think Link's too much of a Boy Scout for me.
No, he would never steal a turkey.
Okay, I got a question before we do the 3rd pick.
Yeah.
Am I not allowed to bring Brilliant?
I'm a real person.
No, it means because technically she has her own group. So
that's true. Yeah. Okay. So all right, because the 3rd one is definitely a woman that's not you.
I think I know who you might be going with.
I don't know if you do. I'll be amazed because this is somebody I just recently came across that I'm like enamored with lately.
Who's this?
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say like PS1, like Laura Croft, but
that's not a bad pick at all.
Yeah.
So this is like
Tomb Raider.
This is super nerdy. This is something you might actually want to check out if you haven't seen it already, Mike. So
yeah, what is it?
There's this movie that was made about, I want to say like 8 to 10 years ago, and it's called Turbo Kid, which I've been trying to get Brilliant to watch, okay? And no one's going to know who this person is, so they're going to have to look them up after we're done with this podcast. But there is a woman by the name of Lawrence Charlotte LaBeouf that plays the female character, and I'm bringing her. And you'll see why when you Google this, America.
Yeah.
Pull her up on your phone right now.
I have to look that up.
Give me your phone.
And she's coming because she's just looks like a fun time.
Jeffrey, work your iPhone and pull her up for me.
Okay, hold on.
Here we go. Now I'm looking it up. So Turbo Kid?
Yeah.
Like, I need to see an image of
I'm
who
bringing
you're talking
it up.
about. I know, but you're like, how are you going this slow on your own phone?
You know, it's weird. I've seen this poster, but I've never seen the movie.
It's you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it and tell me what you think after this podcast. Like, during the week, watch this.
Yeah, there's a Google question. Is Turbo Kid worth watching?
Yes.
It says most people say yes, so there it is.
Hold on, wait.
I went down.
I cannot believe how long it takes you to
Well, it doesn't show how she looked in the movie. That's why.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's all right.
Really?
Yes. She's coming with me.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounded like a really really.
Yeah.
I mean,
she doesn't live in Illinois. Like, we don't have to worry about it.
Darth Vader turning. She has crazy eyes.
Nah, watch the movie. I've been trying to get you to watch the movie for like 3 weeks.
Those are crazy eyes.
Yeah. Mike, watch the movie. I think you'll really like it, honestly.
I'm down. I'll have to check it out. See if they have it on Prime. I could, pop it in there and good to go.
Actually, you can watch the full movie on YouTube. That's where I watch.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, there it is.
So here's how I came across this. So a buddy of mine, me and him listened to this podcast called "How Did This Get Made?" Brilliant listens to it too. Okay.
Okay.
And it's Paul Scheer from The League, and then it's Jason Matsuzakis from. I think he's in The League also.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's in like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He plays like the crazy guy that dates what's her face.
You're
the dark-haired girl that I like.
You cannot put me on the spot with names. I do not know names.
Anyway, they do
Rosa,
yes. So they do this podcast about like bad movies, like real bad movies, and some of them are good. Like they have like Leprechaun 4 on there. Like they do like a breakdown, an in-depth analysis of these movies.
Okay.
So me and my buddy were like BSing about this, and another guy that we know was like, "You should check out this movie Turbo Kid." So now me and him like are obsessed with this movie Turbo Kid. And this chick is part of the reason why we're obsessed with Turbo Kid.
Okay. I'm down. I'm down to check it out. And speaking of Leprechaun, man, that was like one movie when I was a kid. I don't know why. Like when I watch it back now, I'm like, man, this is not very good.
No.
But I'm like, but I was trying to be nice. but when I remember watching it as a kid, it freaked me.
Fucking scary as hell, right?
Dude, it scared the shit out of me. I was like, that little bastard, dude. It was like, I wanted to, if that guy would have walked in the room, I would have murdered him.
Right.
It just scared the shit out of me. It was like that and Chucky when I was a kid. They both.
Yeah,
just
Chucky
scared
was
the
always
shit out of me.
weird, terrifying.
I've never seen Chucky.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-mm.
That surprises me because you
Yeah.
love horror.
I love horror, but like I don't know, Chucky just never like did it for me. He's a doll. Just set his ass on fire.
When you're right. But you know what doll movie does work? Small Soldiers. Rewatched it the other day. Still holds up. Still looks great.
I don't know that I've seen that.
Mm-mm.
You've never seen Small Soldiers?
That might be our homework.
There you go. Watch that one. It's I want to say, I don't know, maybe it's on Stars or Prime or something like that. But that one, it's Tommy Lee Jones is like I think is it Sarge? I think his name is Sarge Commando. I can't remember, but it's actually really funny.
All right, we'll check it out.
We must.
Yeah, it still holds up. I'm trying to think about who my third pick. I was gonna say.
I was like,
Nicola-
what's your roundup? How are you gonna finish up your team?
You didn't finish yours yet.
I have 3 people. I told you I can't.
But Shaggy and Scooby Doo.
But okay,
You can't.
yeah, that's it. We'll count them as one because I mean they're probably gonna be high anyway. So,
Well,
I mean,
you
they
got-
might-
since I brought a girl, you got to bring a guy.
yeah,
Uh,
that's not a cartoon,
Yeah.
and that doesn't have
that
asthma.
limits me a lot.
Yeah. This quest is over. Nobody eats this Thanksgiving.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna go with Dean Winchester. If anybody is gonna help me track down food,
Yeah.
it'll be Dean Winchester, and like he's some nice eye candy.
What is he from?
Oh my,
Ooh.
Supernatural.
Oh yeah, that's what's his name?
Jay-
Gosh,
Ackles or Jensen Ackles.
Yeah,
or
Jensen
whatever,
Ackles, yeah.
Right. I thought you were gonna say like
Okay,
Jon
he said he-
Snow.
yeah,
Pocahontas.
yeah. She'd be like, and then Brulette will be like saying, "You know nothing, John."
No, give me Dean Winchester. You want to talk about like a trio right there? Dean
Yeah.
Winchester rounds it out.
With Darth Vader just slaying all of them at the end, and
Yeah.
just eating the whole turkey to himself.
Darth Vader only redeemed himself
And then-
because Anakin was there. I do not have Anakin on my team.
And then Darth Vader falling asleep with nothing to worry about because he slaughtered everybody.
Now I got to think of.
All right, Mike, you got to bring your significant other. Who do you got?
No, so originally I was gonna go with was it? Oh gosh, what's Benjamin Franklin Gates from freaking what's it called? National Treasure. But I was like, nah, I already have like a treasure hunter on the team.
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of a funny one, but I was like, I thought maybe like Dan Aykroyd or like Ray Stantz from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I don't think that'll do it. I had like a whole laundry list, but then I was like, man, like I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know if we'd win the quest.
Can we get all
Clearly.
these people on the next podcast?
Yeah. can we bring them on?
Yeah. Really, that's like
You know,
who
I'm
we
gonna
do
go.
first.
I'm gonna go Ray Stantz.
All right.
Bold choice.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you guys got a proton pack, so
Nothing.
hey,
Yeah.
if anybody tries to bring out any type of mystical or ghost type shit, we got 'em.
It's over.
They have another
Yeah.
Ghostbusters movie coming out.
They do?
Oh, I can't wait! Frozen Empire. I'm stoked.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn.
The last one I really liked was with the kids and stuff. Like I think one of them was from It. Oh, maybe Stranger Things. I don't even know, but it was good.
You're correct. They do like that. Don't want to be like that weird looking kid, Mike.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He's in,
It's the shit talker in It.
yeah. He's in
Like the
both.
dude from Stranger Things?
Yeah.
The
He's
guy that
in-
looks like
yeah.
a junior, like Timothy Chalamet. Like I feel like that's who he's gonna grow into.
Yeah, that's who. I mean,
Yeah.
He's like something Wolfhard or something is his name.
Oh,
like
it starts with an F.
Flynn or I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Whatever. Like that's
Yeah.
the kid from both. He's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
I mean-
Frozen Empire.
It's coming out, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a good trailer. I think it comes out next year. I think, right?
Oh, do not
I think
ask me
that's
about
what it said.
dates either. Dates, names, like specifics, like.
I like the one with Vigo. Remember that freaking giant? Like...
Oh, Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. And
Oh man, but no, this has been a fun Stoutsgiving for me.
Same.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to do a Christmas thing.
We're on board
You
with
guys
that. Yeah.
Okay.
We never say no to anything. So
especially when it comes to like drinking beer, like
Yes.
it's a good excuse. Like otherwise, we're drinking beer at home, like being like, do we need help?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But if we have like a reason to, it's
Yeah.
like work.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I have an Instagram.
Yeah. It's my job to post this, man. It's my job to tell you how good this beer is and drink it all.
Yeah, if you do a Christmas
know,
one, we'll do that one with you.
I'm down. So we can do our top 5 Christmas movies of all time.
Yes. Oh yeah,
And
like
then maybe we have to save Santa and go on a
I was gonna say we need some goofy stuff like this again.
I just need a parameter. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No. Answer no.
I technically I think it is, but in my own personal opinion, I don't think it is.
Ooh.
I don't.
Okay.
I got I want to talk about this now. Like
No,
I have so many.
Keep
I have so many.
Yourself.
Many awesome Christmas movies.
I'm just setting parameters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that helps me a little bit.
Also, Mike, we wanted to tell you. So next year we're probably doing a road trip out west.
Here we go.
California,
People can't see me, but I'm fist pumping right now.
California is not a destination, but if you want to meet us somewhere.
No, we are doing California.
Are we doing California?
Not because of the road trip, but I have a tattoo artist that I follow out in SoCal. I'm wondering if you do a tattoo for me. I have no idea. I haven't put too much thought into it. I just her books don't her books only open a couple months before, and I want to go around April or something. So yeah, we'll be in
Okay, so we'll be in the area.
Party on, Wayne.
We'll give party on, Garth.
Yeah, there it is. Nobody ever does that. Nobody ever finishes it for me, so thank you for doing it.
So yeah, we'll give you a heads up when we're doing it, but we got a couple of places we're gonna we're driving, so I mean it's pretty far, so we got different spots we're gonna hit, but Brilliant says California, so
I'm getting that tattoo.
Okay. So SoCal it is part of.
Thank you.
Yes.
And if you guys need a place to crash for a night or something like that, I got you.
Thank you.
We'll probably take you up on that, honestly.
Yeah, save some money on a hotel. So there you go.
Sleeping in the Jeep sometimes gets to be a little much.
It's a little too close for comfort.
There you go. No, but for sure, man. I'm stoked about that because then we can freaking actually hang out and have a couple of
that'd be awesome.
together, in person, and just we'll go. I definitely take you to Brewery X because Jake will get us free food and free beer. So there you go. Or we can go to Noble too because it's just down the street and get some free beer from there too. And
yeah, there's a couple that you've had on the podcast that sound like some of the beers that those guys have mentioned. I'm like, those might be ones we need to write down and check out. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely. So we'll have a great have a grand old time. Just no Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to die.
You guys are so overdramatic.
How is that overdramatic?
Yeah.
Caring about my safety.
Yeah, he killed younglings.
You're not a Jedi, okay?
No.
Whoa.
I'm not a Jedi. I'm a Gemini.
Yeah.
You're cut off.
A guy can dream. A guy can dream. Oh man! All right. Well, we can stay on and talk for a few minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
I just wanted to say thank you guys again for being on, and this will be out next Sunday. So everybody stay tuned for the outro. But obviously, if you're not following Romeo and Juliet already,
what are you doing with your life? If you're not?
How have you failed that hard? Yeah. No, maybe choose a different team to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe choose a different team to go on that quest. Yeah.
We said we knew about beer and not adventure.
Well, I will end the show with this, and like I said, we're going to stay on and chat for a minute, but I will end it with: don't forget to just be there for one another, and just be good, man. Be good people, support small business, support craft beer. Also, don't forget to lock up your bikes. Cheers, Romeo.
Rude.
I know Bruliette walked away, but cheers, Bruliette.
Cheers,
Thank
Mikey.
you again for being
Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. BBR time. Bonus beer review. Jizzy. Oh, you can read it off what the can is.
Is the mic right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to talk that. You have to talk
Okay. Epic Brewing. I didn't know this was from. We have Epic Brewing, Big Bad Baptist. Big Bad Baptist, chocolate caramel, sea salt. Imperial style aged in whiskey barrels with cacao, sea salt, and natural flavors. From Epic Brewing, let's get an ABV on this guy. ABV on this guy.
It's gotta be on there somewhere. He's hiding.
Dude, it doesn't have an ABV.
I know sometimes I don't.
What was this fucking 8-bit?
Maybe underneath.
Never been there, by the
Oh
way.
no, that was 405.
Oh, it was 405. It wasn't 8-bit. Yeah.
Still on that train, huh?
Can we get who has Untapped?
I will look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up on Untapped.
And just filibuster.
So we have four glasses of this big beer. I wonder with the sea salt, I'm kind of curious how that plays with the whiskey barrel aged, like the booziness, that like hot kind of warm booziness.
I think it'll just
Let's see.
complement all the
Good job,
flavors.
Taylor has it pulled up right here. Big Bad Baptist Epic Brewing coming in at 11.5%.
I think the sea salt will just gather everything together and kind of just.
You think so?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think it'll enhance it a lot better.
Oh, that smells amazing on the nose. Big dark chocolate.
Yeah. Coffee notes in there.
It's weird, but I smell
More
salty.
coffee notes, little,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Get that sea salt.
Espresso. Let's see.
Oh, that's very smooth. That's
Considering it's barrel aged, it's not as bad.
Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was
really smooth.
This is a nice holiday beer. To be
Yeah,
honest.
for real.
That is.
I will take this as a holiday beer. I can taste something.
I like that. Getting like a little
Spicy.
nutty too. A little nutty of something.
You like little nutties?
Okay. That's really good. The nose is amazing.
I got a couple big nutties for
Mm.
There you go.
Big Bad Baptist.
Kinda-
Kind of like a Chocovesa.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Chocovesa. Like a very
Oh, yeah.
like a very heavy Chocovesa. That's a good pouring. Big Bad Baptist. For bourbon barrel aged stout, I'm not even a huge fan of bourbon barrel aged stouts, so I'm gonna give it a big fat 10.
Yeah, not a big fan of stouts and everything, but this is actually pretty solid. This is pretty good. No, I think it pick up.
Yeah, it'll pick it up.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah, I said solid.
I'm probably gonna give it. I'll give this a solid tattoo, and I don't even really like barrel aged stouts or any dark beer.
Oh, the ABV was on the bottom.
Oh, there was. So it was down there.
Oh, just
that says
read.
12, doesn't it?
It says 12, yeah.
Oh, so maybe close enough.
Untapped has it clocked in at.
Well,
Well, legally
11.5.
it could be off by 0.5%.
There we go.
I could see this as a stocking stuffer.
I'm gonna give a solid 9 on that one. I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I do like this. I do want this as a holiday beer. Like,
Yeah,
this would
it's
be
a holiday
like,
beer.
for sure, like around
I don't
Christmas.
get.
Like,
Do you guys get the caramel?
Yeah,
I
you
get-
get it on the back end.
no, I get more of the sea salt.
I got.
Yeah.
I didn't even get. I got more of a coffee cinnamon, more warm.
Well, you got
No,
cinnamon from this?
Yeah, I did for some reason.
You got the abuelita flavors.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got a little bit of caramel, more chocolate, but I feel like on the back end I could taste a lot of the sea salt.
Oh yeah, I think you definitely
yeah.
get like that sea salt caramel flavor on the back end.
Because that's what I get off the nose. It's
That's
just
like- I
a
think
sea
the
salt, like a chocolate taffy.
The caramel is kind of like the aftertaste for me.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
It comes through on the back end.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Actually, give me a little.
So, yeah, pour topper off
Nice,
there.
good beer.
All right.
Good
I feel
beer.
like that's just gonna be harder in there. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Thanks, boys. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode and that bonus beer review at the end. Obviously, love Jeff and Taylor, Romeo and Bruliet. They're awesome. So make sure you go and give them a follow if you don't already. It's at Romeo and Bruliet on Instagram. Just really great people. Friendsgiving was fun. Had a ton of food, little booze, But all right. Well, I hope everybody has a good week. And dang, I ain't got a quote this week. I'll think of something. Take care, Tap Down.